What up? What up? What up? It's Negro Manosphere, motherfucking Patreon. This is your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, man. It's good to be back here in motherfucking Poland. I wanted to do this particular live stream for you niggas. This is unlisted. It's for the $5 and up crew here on motherfucking Patreon. I'm gonna tell all you niggas, thank you, motherfucking thank you for all the shit that you niggas have done for my black ass, for supporting this goddamn Patreon. Every little bit motherfucking helps. Okay. I cannot tell you niggas enough. Thank you. You brothers really have come through for your boy, man, and also for the movement. We were able to have the Negro Manosphere Awards. I've shipped out almost 80% of the plaques. The plaques were pretty expensive, and you guys have seen some of the brothers that have shown their plaques is because of people like you that we're able to really honor our fellow brothers who create content and write for us, and it gives them an incentive to keep wanting to come back and do great things for the organization of NegroManosphere.com. So again, I thank you. Let me see who the fuck is messaging me right now. Okay, that's my nigga LAR Movement. Okay, now nigga, let me talk to you about some motherfucking things. All right. It's some shit I need to really get you niggas straightened up with. Actually, I'm talking to one of the bitches that I tricked on this WhatsApp. All right, let's first start off with getting over to Rio de Janeiro. And I'm gonna put this in my vlog, right? If you are a United States passport holder, which most of y'all are, okay, you can get the e-visa. The e-visa, go to this website, www.ivisa.com. You spend $44, $30 plus $35 for the motherfucking processing fee. All right. And they will, make sure you have take your scan of your passport. If you don't have a scanner, go to Kinko's, scan your passport, take a passport photo, scan that, send it to these motherfuckers, and they're pretty quick. They'll get you the visa. You print that shit out, and you take that shit to you with the airport because they won't even let you board the motherfucking plane without the motherfucking e-visa. All right. Let me kind of get into the tricking aspect of Rio. Now, I always talk about I'm a trick nigga and yada yada, but I really be bullshitting. I don't really want to be tricking on these bitches like that. But because everybody kept talking about Rio de Janeiro, and I went down there to kind of see for myself how I could help brothers and shit. I was, number one, interested in going. And then I also wanted to be able to give my take on if it was worth going for black men, how to get out there, and how to do it more cheap. I spent a lot of motherfucking money out there, kind of getting burnt on my own. But I want to talk about the buying of the pussy because that's what niggas want to know about. Rio de Janeiro is definitely a nigga's Disneyland when it comes to bitches. No doubt about it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you approach local chicks, even if you can't speak Portuguese, if you Google Translate, they'll talk to you or try to talk to you. All right. And let me talk to you about that because a lot of niggas get confused that a bitch who's being nice to them somehow likes you. All right. And that is not the motherfucking case all the time. And in America, if a bitch kind of goes out of her way for you, you automatically think like, damn, she's doing this because she likes me, and you'll be right. But in a lot of other countries, Poland, Brazil, that's how a lot of motherfuckers are. Let me tell you why I mean that. And so don't ever confuse this shit for more than what it is. When I landed in before I got to Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, I was in Sao Paulo. I forgot to go through customs. Now, usually when I fly to Africa, I'll use Ethiopian Airlines or I'll use Qatar Airlines. It will take me straight through. My baggage stays through, but I ended up taking two different airlines. Swiss Airlines from Poland to Switzerland to Sao Paulo, and then from Sao Paulo to Rio, I took LATAM Airlines. What happened is I didn't go through customs when I reached the first point of motherfucking entry in Sao Paulo. So what ended up happening is my luggage got left in Sao Paulo because I didn't pick my luggage up and check it back in, which is what I should have did. So when I got to Rio de Janeiro, I'm looking for my fucking luggage like an asshole, and the shit's not there. Now there was a fat, ugly bitch who was trying to give me some game and shit, but I mean, she was fat and ugly. She was asking my WhatsApp and all this shit. The bitch wasn't that cute. She had a black little friend though, that was all black. She didn't really have no beauty, but she had booty, but she had a cute face. And her name was like Mariah or some shit like that. Let me hold on. What is this bitch name? Her name was Mariana. Dark, little breezy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, I know I'm gonna close the deal on her. Cause she dark, I'm dark, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a dark thing. I'm gonna end up tricking on her ass out here. So I talked to her. She could speak a little bit of English. And I couldn't find my luggage. They both was trying to help me. So I was trying to get a taxi to the Airbnb, and they told me, you know, they would find my luggage and have it to me within 24 hours. So the little Mariana chick, who I thought was going to be on me because she was being nice, she called me a motherfucking Uber from her phone. She's like, no, but you know, don't go to tax too much. Let me call an Uber for you. So when the Uber came, because obviously I didn't have no cell phone at the time, she walked me out to the Uber, opened the door for me to get into the Uber, gave me her phone number and everything. I tried to give her a tip. She wouldn't take it. I just knew that this was a fucking slam dunk. I'm like, I'm loving this country already. Tried to hit the bitch up. She was playing. The bitch wasn't trying to kick it. And you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm just knowing like, you know, damn, I'm a nigga that just came out here. I'm staying in Ipanema Beach, which, you know, Ipanema is the most expensive area in the city. So I'm like, damn, you know, this bitch should know, like, you know, I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm staying in the richest area in Rio. You know, I'm young. She young. Well, I'm old nigga, but, you know, to her, man, I think she like white dudes or something like that for real. So just because she's nice, man, you know, that doesn't mean that these bitches fuck with you. There are a lot of nice chicks in Poland who are just nice because of kindness of their heart, but that don't mean they fuck with you. They like you. So don't get it twisted. It's a big difference between, you know, a bitch just showing you some type of affection or just doing some nice shit. So don't get it twisted, because her other actions showed me that the bitch wasn't interested. I also got at this nice booty ass, you know, sexy ass bitch at the airport when I was leaving. Her name was Giovanna. Finest bitch that I seen in the airport. I went and hollered at her, closed the deal on the bitch, got the bitch's number. And so every time the bitch hits me up, she speaks English. She hits me up, hello, friend, how you doing? So I'm thinking to myself, all right, this bitch already friends on me, so ain't nothing I can do to get out this shit. So I'm just gonna stop talking to the bitch. All right. But she was hella nice and everything. I was telling her how beautiful she was. I was putting the game on the bitch. But again, you know, when she hit me with a hello, friend, I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This bitch ain't fucking with me like that. So be careful, man. You know, do not think that these bitches is because they nice, man, that they not, you know what I'm saying, still gonna fuck with you. Now, there are some bitches that'll give you a lot of game. But just realize that, you know, bitches overseas, they are nicer. All right. You know, they are nicer, nigga, than these motherfuckers, like the women in the United States. So just know that shit. Now, let's talk about some of the spots that I went to. All right. Let's start with a place called Mabs. And if you niggas know what Mabs is in the beach called Copacabana. Okay. Mabs is like a bar. That's an outside bar on, you know, right on Copacabana Beach, across street from it. And you go there, and it's notorious for having these, you know, prostitute chicks out there. Right. The first time I went, I was told to go to Mabs. It was Charles Tyler old hangout spot. You will meet some African American niggas out there. The bras was looking weak and everything like that. Bitches was looking like motherfucking cornerbacks. I was like, I can't deal with this shit. So I got me a drink and went home. The second time I went there, I was going not to even to fuck on nobody. I was just going to have a drink. I walked in, and you know, the bitches was not really looking that good. And I seen one bitch that had this big retarded ass. Her name was Beatrice, and shout out to my boy. I ain't gonna call his name, but he ended up showing me that I thought about 5 months earlier. He didn't show me her face, but he showed me a chick with a similar body. And I didn't put two and two together because, you know, I didn't think about it till I got her home. And, you know, the bitch took off her drawers and she had the same motherfucking tattoo that we ended up fucking the same bitch. You know what I'm saying? But so what happened was I went and met the bitch. And because I didn't know if the bitch was selling pussy or not, I just hit her like, yo, can I buy you a drink? She said, yeah. She came over. So and I just asked her, like, we were talking. I said, what do you need for for us to leave? She said $100. I was like, $100. I said, well, I have like 300 reais, which is about $85. She said, cool. So I picked the bitch up and we cut the Uber. We went and had got something to eat. Took the bitch to the house and everything like that. And I fucked on her, for a few minutes. Dick went soft. You know what I'm saying? That happened a lot throughout the trip, and I'll probably tell why. But big old ass nonetheless, and that's how I found out that me and this nigga fucked the same bitch. And because she had the same booty tattoo, I said, man, is your bitch name Beatrice? She said, yeah. So now I didn't only fuck her that night, I fucked her the next night when she came over and spent the night. So I will talk about that also. So I spent about $85. She stayed with me like 5 hours. She wasn't in no rush or nothing like that. She came back the next day. She stayed all night. I gave her a bitch about 100 AI tip. It was like 400 AIs. She came back the next night. She stayed the whole entire night for like 500 because I was trying to get rid of my Brazilian money. I wasn't even trying to fuck her that night. Real, I was kind of going to go sleep on the bitch. She woke up and was sucking the nigga dick, and so I got up and I laid the bitch out. You know what I'm saying? I fucked for the ancestors. So that's one thing I did on this motherfucking bitch. Okay, I'm just keeping it real, nigga. So let me kind of get to the other parts, right? So Mabs, that's the best deal. Okay, you get a bitch, you kind of can stay with you all night. You pick the bitch up or whatever and take her someplace, and Brazilian women don't be in no rush. Now, if you go into these shits called termas, okay, these are like your little bathhouses or like brothels. There's many of them, but the best one that I went to was called 4x4, Cuatro y Cuatro. I kept hearing about this shit. My man Aaron Ferris told not Aaron Ferris, but Aaron Taylor. I'm sorry, he told me about this shit, and I did the interview with that nigga. So you know what I mean. And Kevin told me about that. So Aaron Taylor, I did the interview. He told me about that shit. So you walk into this particular spot. It's in Central. If you go there before 6, ain't no cover motherfucking charge. But if you go there after 6, it's a cover charge, roughly about $15 or 50 reais. You walk in, there's a big, like 19-foot motherfucking nigga. Look like Andre the Giant with this big ass sports coat on, these tight ass church pants, and he'll give you like a number. You then proceed upstairs, and you walk upstairs, and there's some like 3 or 4 old bitches at the counter. And you walk in, and they'll give you a price list. Now, the price list is, it will tell you, how long you want to spend with the bitch and how long you want to, do your thing. So you can get a session from 40 minutes, which I believe was as low as 330 reais, which is about $95, as long up to 90 minutes, 580, and then you get a better suite. When I went on the first time, I got the 500 reais with a nicer suite, and it just looks a little bit nicer. I went about 2 days later and got the like a little basic suite. And anyway, so you pay the money. Right now, they supposed to let you pay when you leave, but I'm gonna tell you like this: I always pay everything up motherfucking front because anything can happen, right? A motherfucker break into your locker, steal your money, and the last thing you want to do is fuck one of them bitches and you can't pay for the shit, right? So what I do is I ask them, "Can I pay for everything right now?" You know what I'm saying? And with the locker key or whatever. They give you a little key to go into the locker and you change before you gotta change, put your clothes in. Try to pay for that shit up front. You know what I'm saying? If you can. Or, you go in and you get the drinks and shit or something like that before you go fuck on the bitch. See if you can pay for everything up front because, you don't want nobody to, let's say you lose the locker key or some shit like that because everything is attached to your locker key. I had locker key number 75. So, just make sure, I would suggest, pay for everything before because anything can happen. So once you say, you want this, they'll have you go into the locker, change your clothes. They give you these fucking flip-flops and shit, and a white ass bathrobe, and then you go into the room full of nothing but just bitches. You can choose any one of these bitches to fuck. As long as you have the plan you want, any of them bitches gonna come with you. So let's say, for example, you take the 500 Hey I suite. The people there get 150. The bitch gets 350. Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? You pick the bitch, she's gonna at least get, you know, even if you do the 370 Hey Ice one, she's gonna get 220. So that's how low these bitches are fucking for. And they are fine as fuck. All right. I'm not even gonna hold you. Them bitches look good as shit. Now, so I took the bitch, you know, I went in the room, and you know, some of the chicks was acting shy because they couldn't speak English, but one chick who could speak English, she was there. She had a fat little booty. I went in, I hit it and all this shit. Dick went soft again, fucking condoms, and you know, bitches fucking kind of weird, but you know, she's gonna ask you for a tip. All right. So you don't have to get them bitches a tip, but you know, if you want to get them bitches WhatsApp information or something like that, you know, it's probably good to give them a tip. I gave the bitch a tip of like about 100 Hey Eyes. So she ended up making like, you know, 350 off of me because, you know, it's 500. They kept 150. The house did. And then I tipped her like that. So that was what it was. Right. And then what they'll try to do is when they're fucking you, they'll say, oh, baby, you know, you're so black and you're so pretty. We would have pretty black kids and all this shit. Both of the bitches that I fucked there said the same shit. Even the bitch who couldn't speak Spanish or English, she was saying the shit in Portuguese on a translator in English. So they run these head games on you niggas. And they give you the motherfucking girlfriend experience like nobody else. Like, seriously, you will fucking think that you are fucking in love with these. This bitch is your wife. She gonna be hugged up with you. It's no rush and everything. Like, they ain't like trying to fuck you and have you get up. You can fuck again if you want within that time period. Let's talk about this other motherfucking spot called Centaurus. I went there. It's in Ipanema Beach. Guys, never go to Centaurus. Centaurus is the world famous brothel that Justin Bieber got caught in 2013. You get in there, you spend like almost triple the price to get in, and which was like 150 Hey Eyes. I did that shit. I couldn't even walk into the locker without them bitches trying to come into the locker. You need some help? You need some help? Like, no, bitch, I don't need no motherfucking help. Get your ass away from me. So these bitches was thirsty, okay? Like, it's annoying. You walk in, it's like 30 bitches in there, 3 or 4 dudes, and they all bum rush you. You don't even get a chance to sit back and look at the bitches that you want to fuck with because these bitches are so fucking desperate. You know, if you try to buy a drink, them bitches is on you. It was so bad, I ended up leaving. I had to pay 2 bitches just to leave me the fuck alone. They followed me all the way to my locker when I was leaving. I had to pay them hoes to get away from me. I actually went and told the manager, man, like, yo, bitches is too aggressive. So this is a turnoff for a lot of niggas, man, because we want to get into the place vibe and we want to be able to make the choice. Like, if you're going to, pull a bitch or whatever, look around at what's going on in this motherfucker. And you can't because these motherfucking broads is, you know what I'm saying? These bitches is doing too goddamn much. Okay. And so that's the motherfucking problem. All right. With this motherfucking shit. So, that's what it is. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? Now I went back to the 4x4 on a night mission. The same night I went there. Now, the one chick that I fucked on before wasn't the chick that I wanted to really bang. I wanted to bang another chick. And she was there the second time. So the chick that I fucked the first time, when I walked into the room, she came to me, hey, baby, what's going on? Are you here for me? I said, hey, baby, I'm here for a business meeting. So, but I'm not going to, we're going to be here long, but I tipped her like 50 Hey Eyes. So she went away. And when she did that, I went and I picked another bitch and went straight to the room and fucked her. And I got the fuck up out of there. She was messaging me all sad and shit. So, again, man, Everybody has their hands off for tips. The motherfucking ladies in the front, the locker girl, they don't even say tip, right? They chip, chip, chip. Can I get chip? They mean tip. So, don't pull your money out or anything like that, man. It's easier for you to pay in cash because it's actually more expensive if you pay in credit card or debit card fees. So, but the motherfuckers will hit you for tips. The bitches will hit you up for tips. You know what I'm saying? The bodyguard will hit you up for tips. Everybody that motherfucker will hit you up for tips. You know what I'm saying? No, everybody wants a fucking tip. You can have threesomes. You can do anything in that motherfucker as long as you pay for that shit. Like, seriously, there's nothing I ever seen in my life like that motherfucking shit. So again, in comparison, if you can find, like one of these bitches at Mabs or something like that, they will have a little diamond in the rough. You could, spend a lot more time with the bitch. You can get it probably to stay at night. You can negotiate with a woman. You can't really do the negotiating shit when you go into these motherfucking, Centaurus, and you definitely can't negotiate. Yeah, the price is what it is. So, like I will always say, man, try to pay that shit up front. You know what I'm saying? So if anything happens to your key or you lose some shit, you paid it. Because you don't want to lose them locker keys, man. Just pay that motherfucking shit as soon as you can. You want to move in, you get a drink. They do sell Viagra pills and all that shit. I actually bought one. I don't know why let that nigga sell me a motherfucking Viagra pill, but he sold it to me. I took half of that shit. That shit didn't even work. Shit had my dick just as limp as anything else. So, just be mindful of the shit. You know what I'm saying? And, pay for the shit. If you're going to tip a bitch something, you know what I'm saying? If you want a bitch to come over a little bit later, you can negotiate because that happens a lot. Bitches get off work and shit and they need to fuck. Because sometimes them broads will go 2 or 3 days without getting a customer. And some of them bitches live on those premises. They come from other parts of Brazil, Salvador or from the north and all that shit. So, they're like, you know what I'm saying? They need to really get that money. So they really, trying to, hustle to get niggas to fuck on them. So, you know what I mean? So just know that shit, man. You really can get the shit for the low out there. You know what I mean? If these same chicks in America, they would be like superstars. But out there are so many bitches out there, man, that you could really, do what you need to do. So, anyways, man, I hope you niggas, this is an intro on how to do this shit. You feel me? In these 3 spots, I mean, if you stay around these 3, never go to Centaurus. It's a waste of your fucking time and money. If you want to do the Mavs thing, you can definitely get a nice little chick. 4x4 is definitely experience. You got to do that shit, man. There's nothing like that shit in the world. So this is an intro on how to trick. You motherfuckers ain't shit because you listen to me. Peace out, nigga. And we see you motherfucking later. Gone.